Going to the death, call me the Colobama. Cause I'm blowing minds like Osama, that's word to Obama. So much action within my words, there ain't no time for drama. Bringing wisdom like Dalai Lama, you ain't heard?
What's up, YouTube? It's me again, and I'm coming back again to let you guys know the healthy way of living and the healthy way of eating to be a better soccer player. Now you're like, well, what? He's eating, living right? How does that relate to soccer? Well, I'm going to tell you guys how. Alright, now let's check it. You have 3 meals a day, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what you want to do is you want to take that 3 and change it to about a 5 or 6 meal day. And you're like, won't I get fat? Nah. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make the portions a smaller size. Now you're like, well, how am I going to come up with that many meals? How am I going to get all that food? Well, I'm going to explain to you what is a key kind of idea of each meal that you want to do. Now, what you want to do is, like with 5 or 6, you want to do a meal, snack, meal, snack, meal, and snack. And you kind of want everything to be kind of the same size. You don't want to do a big meal, small snack, big meal, big snack, small meal, big snack, kind of mixed up. You want to keep it simple. You want to be disciplined about it, and you want to kind of keep the same idea, but kind of mix it up so you don't get sick of the same food every single time. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is an easy way to choose what meals to do, when, and how, if that makes sense. Now, the first meal usually is obviously you wake up and you eat breakfast. Now, the whole deciding what time to do it involves your sleeping pattern, when you need to wake up and what time, everything. So a good idea is to sleep about, let's say, 8 hours, obviously. So let's say 10 to 6, 11 to 7, kind of that range. Kind of get the whole idea. And what you want to do with this is once you get up at, say, like 7, you want to eat at 8. Alright? And with that, a good meal for breakfast would be a banana, oatmeal, and let's say another fruit or a dairy. Let's say like a cup of milk. So 8 ounces of milk with a bowl of oatmeal and a banana, or you could do another fruit. Now with that you get the vitamin C, the energy from the oatmeal, and plus the calcium you need to start your day, as well as waking yourself up with the oatmeal. And then let's say 2 hours later at 10, you have a snack like a protein milkshake or something that has a little bit of protein but it's kind of small, like let's say like a bowl of fruit again, or a bowl of veggies like carrots or broccoli, or even just do the protein milkshake. You get let's say chocolate protein. You get a chocolate milkshake with protein, some good carbs, and a lot of other healthy ingredients that are in the powder. And plus when you add milk or water, you get the extra stuff that's in there. And now it's 10, and then you do 2 hours later, so say at 12 you have your lunch. Now your lunch time is the last meal you want to eat carbs. So once after lunch you gotta stop eating carbs, which is kind of difficult, and it's gonna take a while for you to get used to because you're so used to, well, adding a carb here and a carb there. And so with lunch you want to do a meat, which is chicken or fish or salmon or anything that involves that category, or like a beef or something. And you're like, well, what would be a carb to add to that? Well, say if you're having like a burger or something, you have the buns and everything. If you have a big old sandwich, a manwich, you add bread to that. But you kind of want to get the whole protein involved in that, as well as veggies and rice. Rice is a good carb to eat that's healthy, but also gives you the proper ingredients. Now with the fourth snack, or the next snack after that, which is say at like 2 o'clock, 2:30ish, you want something to kind of would be like keep you awake, because that's when you start getting like a little tired throughout the day from having an early morning. And so with this, I would say repeat the fruit or the veggies when it comes to snacks. Say like a bowl of fruit, grapes, carrots, broccoli, asparagus, yada yada yada, so on and so on. And then, or like, I would say like a alternate, if you're out of that, would be a protein bar, but you got to be careful because that has carbs too. And you're like, well, carbs, don't you need carbs to burn carbs? Need fat to burn fat? Well, yes, but you want to do it at a certain portion. You don't want to go overboard and eat too much, or you're not seeing the progress, and you're not getting those gains. Now, 2 hours after that, 2.5 hours, let's say 4 to 5-ish, you kind of don't want to eat too early or too late. You get a repeat of lunch. So it's like your meats. So it's like chicken or fish. And then you want to do a broccoli or fruit and a veggie type of thing. And you kind of want to stay away from all those carbs, which are like potatoes, sweet potatoes, rices. And those are the good carbs to have at lunch, are those 4 things. Now with dinner, you kind of want to stay away from the carbs, because those carbs, when they metabolize, they're going to metabolize when you're asleep, so you're not being active at the same time. So you want to stick to that, and make sure you eat at least 2 hours before you go to bed. So once you have that next snack at around, like, say 7 to 8, that would be the latest. You don't want to eat it past 8. And with that last snack, it's usually like a repeat of all the snacks. Kind of like a nice bowl of fruit, just something small and simple so you don't eat too much. Because the one thing you want to do before you go to bed is you kind of want to be a little hungry before you go to bed. Because when you're full, it doesn't metabolize like you want to. And then you just start gaining weight, and it's just not good. And with this schedule and discipline, will keep you on track to eating the proper things, staying healthy, and also you'll start noticing the energy you have and the difference it makes in your lifestyle. Because eating crud every single day is not good, and you're going to feel it. Like the ramens, the salt, the sugar. And when it comes to, let's say you exercise, you in that whole day you do a 1.5 hour workout. What I've read, the best thing to eat, actually, it's surprising, is a chocolate bar. Yes, you guys heard me, a chocolate bar. Chocolate? What? Yes, chocolate. I'm going to tell you guys why. Chocolate is like a substance that has protein, carbs, calcium, iron, and all those other vitamins and minerals and ingredients and antioxidants, surprisingly, that help with your body. And it's something sweet to kind of relax your body, because chocolate is a good relaxing food to eat, and it calms you down. And it kind of helps recover too. And that's what the same thing with the protein milkshakes are, because chocolate is chocolate, like chocolate protein. Oh. So, just to get a general idea how to eat healthy, how to eat, how to sleep, just to get a general idea of everything, it was good to let you guys know what I know and give you my knowledge. And I hope you guys enjoy and pass it on to your friends. You know, it'll make you seem smart. The ladies will like it if you guys tell them what to do. Now, what I'm going to tell you next week will be a proper workout schedule and eating schedule, and I'm going to write it down for you, and I'm going to show you what I have, and I'm going to explain it to you on when a proper time is to work out and a proper time to eat from the workout and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of build off what today was. So enjoy, like it, subscribe, do whatever. Tell your mom, your sister, your grandma, your dad, your dog. I don't care. Just pass it on. Enjoy.
My wifey living like Oprah, matter of fact, Princess Diana, cause my first name is SRR and I don't live like no Bama. See, I execute my emotion through perpetual grammar, cause my stamina colder than Canada and hotter than Hades. I spit more than babies infected with rabies. They can't get over the fact that I'm under their skin like scabies. What it do?